Good afternoon to all. Welcome to the subject HENTRE21 Entrepreneurship. I am your teacher, Dr. Francis A. Kumawa. Our topic to discuss is all about managing the operations functions. Operations management is about delivering products and services to customers to meet surpass their expectations. It is designing, developing, and executing the enterprise delivery system or EDS. From sourcing of the necessary input to the transformation of this input into the final output, which in turn assure the intended outcome of delighting the customers. The final output, which come in the form of goods or services or both, must carry all the features and attributes that customers are looking for. The 6 M's of operations, which is the input, through output, final delivery, customers, outcomes. The input is composed of 6 M's: money, manpower, management, methods, materials, and machinery. The 6 M's are transported into the right output through a highly productive system, meaning one with a high efficiency, economy, and effectiveness. The transformation process is called throughput system. The 9 critical sub-processes or subsystems in the transformation process. The transformation process or throughput system is what differentiates a well-managed from a poorly managed EDS. There are 9 critical sub-processes of subsystems that must be managed well in the transformation process. Technology application and utilization. The enterprise managers and technicians must understand how the technology works and how it should be properly utilized. Operating workflow. The operating workflow or OWF should follow the rationale of the technology being adopted and used. It is a step-by-step process of sourcing and storing the input, converting this input into output, and delivering the output to the customers. Two guiding principles should dictate the OWF. Number one, the OWF must be very efficient in terms of time, movement, and utilization resources. Long waiting times, lag times, down times, and wasted time should be avoided. There should be as little distance as possible between steps of the sequential work process. Number two, the OWF must be balanced capacity-wise. There should not be significant disparities in the capacity of each step in the process. Layouting. The operating workflow must translate into an appropriately designed and executive physical layout of the factory or service shop. The layout should follow 4 principles. What are they? Number one, the physical layout must allow the goods or the customers being processed to go from one step to another with very little distance and time spent between steps. Number two, There should be minimal or no crisscrossing of goods or customers within the physical space. This means that the goods or the customer shouldn't go back and forth from one workplace to another in a confusing manner. The layout should capture the physical or psychological atmosphere desired. And last, number 4, from the management perspective, the layout should be easy to see, follow, monitor, and control. Production programming and scheduling. Operations management is responsible for production programming and scheduling, or PBS. It is the proper determination of what goods or services to produce, in what sizes and packaging, in what machinery and equipment for production service line, and in how many units and precisely when. Quality control. The quality, delivery, and price expectations of customers must be matched with the quality, delivery, and productivity measurement, monitoring, and evaluation system at every stage of the enterprise delivery system. Operating system and procedures. These are the enterprise standards for running the entire operations of the factory or service shop. They are engineered methods. Operations management, supervision and control. Operations managers and supervisors orchestrate and control the entire EDS. There are three distinct phases of managing and controlling the EDS. 1. Pre-operations. 2. Operations proper. And 3. Post-operations. Worker motivation, skilling, deployment, compensation, and control. People run factories and service establishment. Even factories with the most automated machines require good people to calibrate and maintain the machines. Support services. The operation function can perform well without soliciting and getting the support of all the other units of the enterprise. Cross-functional coordination is important to the success of any operations. Okay, for our activity for today, what is the importance of managing operation functions in the organization? Thank you for listening and good day to all.